The big story once again, viewers, on India Up Front, the biggest story of the day. I'm a little mystified today, viewers. On July 1st, the Supreme Court shocked us all by tearing into Nupur Sharma. Nupur Sharma, of course, as you know, viewers, is being prosecuted for making allegedly blasphemous remarks. The bench of Justice Pardiwala and Suryakant heaped blame on Nupur Sharma for setting the entire country on fire. The Supreme Court justices back then even doubted whether her life was in jeopardy. They made these observations while hearing her pleas seeking the clubbing of several FIRs filed against her in different courts. She said that the death threats had made it difficult for her to travel to different parts of the country. Their observations seem to have cast her, according to many jurists, as well as viewers, lawyers, as a guilty party even before the trial could begin. But today, viewers, that very same bench of the highest court in the country has given relief to Nupur Sharma on the very same plea, seeking the clubbing and transfer to Delhi of the 9 cases she faces for her allegedly blasphemous comments. Viewers, to any ordinary person, this would be mystifying. I'm a very ordinary person. I don't understand the nuances of the law, but certainly, viewers, when the plea is about the same, when the prayer is exactly the same, then one would have expected that on 2 different occasions, the outcome would have been the same. So what's changed, viewers? That question we will come to later. First, the facts. The Supreme Court ruling constitutes a major relief to Nupur Sharma. All 9 FIRs will now be transferred to Delhi. They will be now probed by the Delhi Police's special cyber cell unit, which means that Nupur Sharma will now not have to travel across the country at great risk to personal safety to be questioned by investigating agencies in different parts of the country. Remember, Nupur faces several fatwas, some calling for her beheading, others for her hanging, and still more calling for her to be physically violated. Yes, viewers, there's also that. Thankfully, the court has even refused to put any restrictions on the Delhi police in the manner in which they would conduct the investigation. And most importantly, until they finish the investigation, Nupur Sharma cannot be arrested. Now, this is a big relief. Now, let's look at why the order helps Nupur Sharma. Once all these 9 FIRs will be clubbed, it minimizes her travel and risk to life. There's also protection from arrest. That means nobody can just show up at her door, drag her out, and take her off. And when I mean nobody, I am talking about the current fashion where police from one state crosses over, enters another jurisdiction, shows up at someone's house without announcing, takes them. It also allows her to move an application to quash the FIRs in the High Court. She can seek complete relief. Now, during the hearing in the Apex Court, West Bengal Government's counsel argued against Nupur for seeking transfer of cases out of West Bengal or clubbing them. Advocate Maneka Guruswamy asked, how can an accused be allowed to pick a jurisdiction? She went on to say that Nupur's team was forum shopping because no new circumstances have emerged in the case. Now, viewers, just think about it. Just think about it. The same ecosystem would gladly argue and gladly argued for the same relief for Zubair. Muhammad Zubair, the much vaunted fact checker who passes himself off as a leading journalist. For him, it was a question of his liberty. Nupur Sharma is begging for her life. But viewers, the same ecosystem couldn't care a fig leaf for Nupur Sharma's life. They want her to go hopping around all over the country to all far-flung districts where these cases have been registered, where, viewers, it becomes very difficult to even guarantee the safety of ministers. Forget about individuals who are marked out for death like Nupur Sharma. No problems there. Such an argument was always going to be, however, struck down. There are many precedents that uphold the clubbing together of FIRs. July 20th, 2022, here are the facts, viewers. 6 FIRs against Zubair were transferred to Delhi. They were all clubbed. SU observed prayer of petitioners should be accepted, FIRs should be transferred. This is what the Supreme Court said when it came to Muhammad Zubair. But they snarled when it came to Nupur. May 22nd, 2022, 100 plus FIRs clubbed in bike-bought Grand Venice Mall scams. SU observed that multiplicity of proceedings not in larger public interest. December 7, 2020, FIRs against TV anchor Amish Devgan clubbed. SC observation, accept prayer made in writ petition, transfer all FIRs. July 12, 2002, TT Anthony versus State of Kerala. SC observation, clearly beyond purview of law, abuse of statutory power. Yes, viewers. Not only did the lobby demand that the cases against Zubair should be clubbed, but they also argued for his bail on the grounds of threat to his life and liberty. This in sharp contrast to the stand taken by the lawyer representing West Bengal. The contrast poses the question, are right activists happy to risk Nupur's life for some greater cause? Viewers, whatever that might be, even though the maximum punishment under the law for any conviction that Nupur might get, capital M, viewers, might get, is not death, it's not even life imprisonment. Maximum 7 years, standard about 3. The double standards are clearly apparent. It's less easy to, however, interpret the Supreme Court's obvious rethink on its own stand. Nupur argued on the same grounds before the same bench on July 1st, but got a earful from the 2 justices. Contrast what the justices said then and what they've said now. And it's on your screens. July 1st observation, she faces threats. But has she become a security threat? That's what these justices said on July 1st. These are observations, viewers. Now, already taken cognizance of serious threat to life. This was today. Look at the marked contrast. Viewers, you see, I put out the facts here. The Chief Justice of India says that I set up, and anchors like me set up some sort of kangaroo courts. No, we don't. Viewers, we are only looking at what the Supreme Court says, and we are holding it up to the Supreme Court. I don't think that's a jailable offense, and I certainly don't think that I'm playing fast and loose with any law in this country or abusing due process. July 1 observations. Apologize to nation, conscience of court not satisfied. Today all FIRs be transferred and clubbed for investigation. Viewers, again a contrast. Nupur Sharma's petition smacks of her arrogance on July 1st. That was the observation. Today, till probe is over, interim protection shall be extended to Nupur Sharma. Nupur's loose tongue has set the entire country on fire. Nupur's responsible for what's happening in the country. All of this was said. Today, viewers, petitioner at liberty to pursue her rights and remedies, at liberty to approach Delhi High Court for quashing all FIRs. Till probe is over, interim protection shall stand extended. Viewers, it looks as if There are two different cases, two different prayers, two different benches.